Hey Anne, it's been a while. Are you alive?
Nicholas?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yay? You haven't come home for New Year's as well. It's been 6 years. Just swing by and come over just for a little bit.
I want to talk about that. I'm going home this weekend.
You're coming back? Does that mean you're going to live here?
Exactly.
You can't commute to your workplace since it's 4 hours. Oh, are you switching locations?
No.
Then why are you coming?
I quit.
Do you quit? You graduated from a nice university and got a job at a huge company. You were bragging about it to me. Why?
Actually, I made a fortune from stocks.
Stocks?
I am so good at it. I knew I was intelligent, but I'm also smart.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean?
I know you can study, but it's not that easy to become good at stocks. Did you study about them?
I'm studying on the go.
You're studying on the go.
I'm getting skills from buying and selling stocks.
That's very risky.
It's fine because I'm smart.
Well, I guess you've been doing it for a while now. When did you start?
2 months ago.
Excuse me? You've only done it for 2 months?
I learned about it in 2 months. I'm a genius.
Wait a minute. There's no way you can learn all of it on such short notice.
Have you traded stocks before?
No, I haven't.
Then stay out of it.
But you quit your job.
It's okay, it's fine. If you keep interfering, I'm not going to help you with money.
So anyways, you're coming home for sure?
Yes, I already canceled the lease for my current apartment.
Okay. Your room is the way it is from when you left 6 years ago. So you can clean and use it.
You can clean for me.
I'm busy.
You're not married and you're at your parents' house. I'm sure you have time.
Leave me alone. You're an adult, so you should be able to clean your room.
Whatever. I'll rent a small truck and bring all my stuff. So leave a parking space open for me.
Okay, have a safe trip.
Are you out right now? I was going to ask you to help me unpack.
Oh, you're already here. Do you have the key to the house?
Yes, that's why I opened it. So where are you?
I have to work, so I'm out. I'll be back by the evening.
Okay. Mom and Dad are not here too.
Well, that's pretty usual.
Oh, really? Whatever. Help me when you come home.
I can't because I still have to work.
Do you know what? You keep saying you have to work, but you don't work.
What are you talking about?
I bet you were just going out because you don't want to help me unpack.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I do have a job.
What?
I work from home, but right now I am having a face-to-face meeting with a client.
What are you talking about? You're lying.
Why would I lie?
Because whenever I text Mom or Dad, they always say that you've been home since you quit your job 6 years ago. They said they were embarrassed you were still home and not married.
I can't believe they are still saying that. I'm a freelancer, so I work from home.
You're making excuses.
And the neighbors know that I work from home as well, so I don't think it's embarrassing.
That's what you think. You only have a high school graduate diploma, and how can you work from home? Only people with a certain ability can work from home.
I have quite a few qualifications for that.
I bet those qualifications don't even matter. So you're just a jobless person.
You know what? You're younger than me, and you don't know anything about working from home. I think your head is getting old.
How can you say that to an intelligent person like me?
I don't care about you coming back, but don't interrupt my job.
What do you mean interrupt? I think you have to be careful not to interrupt me, so why don't you get a job? Even if you're poor and don't have an income, I'm not going to lend you any money.
It's fine because I work.
Whatever. Can you make food?
I said I'm going to be home in the evening.
Are you serious? I only had cup noodles, so I'm very hungry.
I can tell from that conversation that you're not eating good. There are some leftovers in the fridge, so warm it up and eat it.
It's vegetables, though. That sucks.
If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it.
Okay, fine.
Also, you should ask Dad if you're going to drink any of the alcohol or eat his snacks. He will be so pissed if they're gone.
Okay. Hey, Anne. Can you leave the house?
What do you mean? Why all of a sudden?
I don't want to pay for a jobless person like you.
Are you still calling me jobless?
Who else is there?
You know, you're also always in your room. What are you doing?
I'm checking the stock market. I need to figure out which stock to buy to make some money. It's my job.
Are you sure? I think it's really hard to make a living out of stocks.
No problem. If you're someone like me who is very intelligent, it's not a problem at all.
I don't think you should let your guard down.
I'll be fine. I never fail.
Whatever. I have a meeting, so I'm going out again. For lunch, you can eat the curry I made earlier.
Okay.
Hey, Nicholas! Is this your fault?
What are you talking about?
My stuff is all outside.
Yes. It's my fault, but also Mom and Dad's.
What the fuck?
I told our parents that I wanted to kick you out, and they agreed. So we decided to take action while you were gone. So we left everything you own outside of the house.
Oh my god, how can you do this to me? How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not jobless?
They said that you can keep your stuff until tomorrow morning. Hurry up and move it though. Also, we changed the key so you can't get in.
I guess you really want to kick me out.
Don't say kick you out. I just want you to have a job and be a normal person. So I had no choice.
So what are you going to do about the house?
The rent won't be a problem, because I am rich.
Okay. So you mean it when you want to kick me out?
Of course I do. Oh, are you having trouble finding a place to go? I guess you'll have trouble since you've been living under your parents for 6 years jobless. I don't blame you. I guess I will give you 10 cents as pity. Never come back.
So that means you're going to cut ties with me, right?
What? What do you mean?
I'll leave the rest to you. I don't need 10 cents. You can keep it.
What the fuck?
Anyways, bye.
What's going on? Why are you acting happy about it? Hey, Anne. Anne. Holy shit. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I thought we cut ties.
The stock market has crashed.
The stocks? The stocks you bought?
Exactly. There was nothing on there yesterday. But when I checked this morning, it has crashed.
I was wondering by any chance, are those stocks from A Industry?
What? How do you know?
Haven't you seen the news?
In the news?
I only glanced at the news, so I don't know much. But I think there was a big scandal at that company. It's been going on since last night.
Are you serious?
I don't know what happened, but I think that's why your stocks have crashed.
I get it.
I think so.
Oh my god.
And why did you text me?
What?
It's my fault for not blocking you, but we cut ties, so can you not contact me?
Give me money.
What are you talking about?
Because of the crash, shit's going on.
What do you mean?
I was going to make a huge bet this time, so I borrowed $50,000.
Oh my god, you went that far?
Now I won't be able to pay back the debt. Please give me money. Even if you're poor, I guess you had money to move. So can you at least give me money to live?
Well, I do have it, but I don't have it.
What are you talking about?
I don't have any money to give people I cut ties with.
I'll apologize for telling you to leave. But even if you're jobless, you can try to find a job from home.
As I've said countless times, I'm not jobless. Also, I think you should start looking for jobs.
What do you mean?
You have to pay $10,000 for rent. And Mom and Dad gamble all the time and are jobless.
What do you mean? Dad doesn't work?
You didn't know about it?
Because they leave every morning saying they're off to work.
Yes, they're either going to the racetrack or the casino.
Are you serious?
Hey, Nicholas. About your college fund. You didn't know that Grandpa and I paid for it.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Our family. Before I started working, we relied on Grandpa's income. But Grandpa passed away, and Mom and Dad used inheritance to gamble. So 3 years ago, I've been providing the family financially. Mom and Dad think they still live off the inheritance. So, since I am gone, you have to take care of Mom and Dad. Or you have to beg them to work.
Please, come back.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm already in so much debt from the stocks crashing. I can't make an income from just working normally.
I'm not going back.
Why? Your brother is begging you.
You're the one that kicked me out.
I'm apologizing for that. How are you going to live anyways? You're jobless.
I have no idea why you still think I'm jobless. I'm a web designer.
What are you talking about?
I'm pretty busy. I have a lot of deadlines to meet, so I don't have time texting you.
Hey.
Anyways, goodbye for good. A few days later, my relative told me why my brother started trading stocks. There was someone at his previous job who knew a lot about stocks and got advice from him. He quit his job by saying that he was a talented trader. Right now, our parents still haven't changed, so my brother is working part-time to provide financially. But he has his desk to return as well, so he has no days off. And since I'm not there to do the housework, the house is trash. Since the house is rented, I'm sure they're going to be kicked out sooner or later. Hey, Sally! What's up, Haley? I heard about you recently. Are you seriously dating Theo? Yes, for about 1 year and a half. Much longer than I expected. What about it? You know, he's my ex-boyfriend. Yes, but that's like 5 or 6 years ago when you were in university. How can you date my hand-me-down? Don't say it like that. It was just a coincidence. You've also dated your friend's exes as well. Oh, did I? Anyways, let's stop talking about it. Okay. So? What do you mean? It seems that you were surprised I was dating him. But is it worth texting me? Of course! What do you mean? Do you know his parents' house? His parents' house? It's a one-story house and is so trashy. Oh, well... So, you know about it. I've been there a couple times. And that's not his parents' house. It's a building he rents. He rents it? To live alone? Yes. I feel like you would rent an apartment if you're going to live alone. He likes to work out, so he wanted a place where he could move around and make noise. He also chose an apartment far from the station so he could get his steps in. That's what he's saying. He's right next to me. So, he still likes to work out, I guess. And you're with him right now? We're on a date right now. Sorry for interrupting, I guess. It's okay. I'm going to go on a date with my boyfriend today as well. He is much better than him. That's great. Goodbye. Hey, Sally. Are you still going to keep dating him? What do you mean? He has no future. I bet he doesn't make that much of an income anyways. I can still work though. Oh, that sucks that you can't be a housewife. My husband makes over $2 million per year. Oh right, you wanted to marry a rich man. Exactly. That's actually the reason why I broke up with Theo. Oh really? Back to what we were saying earlier. He's poor. I dated him in university because I thought he could earn a lot of money since he was smart. But he ended up working at a not-so-big company. I work at the same company as him. It's different since men are supposed to take care of women financially. I don't think that's always the case. And it seems like he's still living in that shitty place. He has no future, so I broke up with him. Money isn't everything. And he loves that house, which is why he keeps living there. I like his personality. Whatever. A woman's happiness is to marry an elite guy and become a housewife. I guess your life is over. I'm a rich guy. You're such a sore loser. Goodbye.
Are you free now?
Yes.
Do you know how we were talking about going to see an apartment together?
Yes.
Why don't we buy a house instead?
What do you mean?
My boss told me that after we get married, I might have business trips, but I won't be moving places. And if we have to transfer places in the worst case scenario, if we own the house, we can rent it out and make money as well.
I guess I understand.
How about it?
But...
What is it?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it because it's important.
Tell me anything.
Thank you. To be honest, we're not super rich. It's enough to live normally, but to buy a house? I feel like we should have saved up before.
Well... Oh.
What is it?
Sorry, I should have told you before.
What is it?
I actually already have money to buy the house.
Really?
I have about $200,000 in total so we can pay at once.
$200,000?
What's the matter?
I'm so surprised. Yes.
What do you mean?
You never told me you had so much money.
Sorry. I was going to tell you, but I guess it was a weird way to bring it up.
I'm glad you were trying to tell me anyways.
I'm sorry I surprised you. It's better to talk in person, but let me just give you the brief details.
Okay, tell me.
The reason why I have the money is my grandparents told me that they think I'm intelligent. And when I was in university, they gave me part of the property they owned. And when I started to manage my assets, I was pretty good at it. It was interesting, and when I figured it out, I made so much money.
Really? Well...
And I made a promise with my grandfather. He told me that I shouldn't tell anyone about the money unless I truly trust him, and that I should continue working and try to live a normal life with regular money. He told me I shouldn't use this money unless I have to. That's why I'm keeping that promise.
I see. I saw all you care about is working out, so I'm very surprised.
Are you dissing me or praising me?
It's just my opinion. I guess I'm praising you.
That's how you think of me. Oh, I continue managing my assets. I think I will continue doing that after the marriage, but it won't be my priority.
I don't know anything about managing assets, so I think I'll leave it up to you.
That's okay. I just want you to know that I have the money in case we need it. We have the same views towards money, so I knew I could trust you and tell you. That's why I told you.
Thank you. I'm so happy about it.
Anyways, I'll tell you more next week, and then we can talk about our new house as well.
Okay. Hey! What's up with that house?
What do you mean?
I knew there was a new beautiful home near one of my friends' houses, and I saw your boyfriend in there. What's going on? Are you okay?
What do you mean?
He doesn't make that much money and you bought a house. Are you okay being with him? Are you sure?
We're thinking about the future and we're not risking anything.
Really? Whatever. Goodbye. Hey, it's Haley.
What do you want? There's no reason for me to contact you.
Don't say that. It's you and me.
That's very sudden. You left me saying that I was poor. We are not that close.
I'm sorry for what happened before. I wasn't as smart back then. It sucks. But my boyfriend was in debt. He told me he made a lot of money, but it was actually the amount of debt he had.
And?
I broke up with him. So I can get back together with you.
What do you mean?
I heard you build a house. Your grandfather built it for you, right? I did a little research because I was going to marry you. And I found out that your grandfather is rich. You don't make that much money, but I guess you will have his inheritance in the future.
Do you know how many years it's been since we broke up?
It's your fault for living in a shitty place even though you're rich. Of course I got the wrong idea. If I knew you were rich, I wouldn't have broken up with you. Anyways, let's get married.
What are you talking about?
I'm in front of your house right now. I brought the marriage papers.
I'm already married.
What?
Do you know I've been dating Sally?
But I'm much better as a woman.
Do you know the difference between values?
What do you mean?
My values with Sally are similar. Even though we may have money, we're not going to use every penny. I have no idea why you have to spend so much money. Why would I marry you when I know it's not going to work out? I'm not going to pay for your debts either.
How do you know about it?
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I was just testing you. But I guess it's true. I am embarrassed that I ever dated you. Why would I ever marry you?
Sorry, Sally, but I'm going to live with your boyfriend. What are you talking about? I sent my stuff to his house. He was being mean to me yesterday. But when I went over, he had placed a paper that said welcome. And some very expensive wine, cheese, and sushi. I guess he was surprising me. It was his fault for not opening the doors, but I broke the window. He loves me so much. Hey. I'm sorry, but he's mine. So sorry. I'm preparing dinner with him in the new house. What are you talking about? Where are you? What do you mean, where? I'm near the station in the white, beautiful house. That's not our house. What the fuck? Oh, I see. You saw him go in there before, so you thought it was his house. What do you mean? He was there because he knew the owner. Oh my god! The owner of that house just moved, so he was helping out. So this is welcome! It's for his new wife. Oh my god! What is it? Someone's home! It seems that there was a huge situation at the house she broke into. It's obvious. The owner of the house came home and saw a strange woman there. I'm glad it wasn't too bad. But the wine was all gone. And she had to go to the police because she broke in. Later on, she had to pay $3,000 for the wine and the window. Due to this, her parents found out that she had $30,000 in debt. Now she works at a place that offers to house and pays back her debt. She texted me